Good afternoon, everyone. Can you guess where we are? No, we're not in Scotland. We're in a beautiful Peak District. Hayfield. Just parked on Kinder Road near the Sportsman Inn. It's 6th of September 2021 and the time is 15:07 and the dogs are hyperventilating. You would think they've never been out. Talk about excited. Crazy. It's very warm. We got a heat wave for 2 days. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 21 and Wednesday is supposed to be 21. Very muggy down here. Very sweaty. No breeze at all. Hopefully no midges. Make a nice change from Scotland. So we're going to push up William Clough over the tops, higher shelf, up Pennine Way and across Bleaklow and pitch at a spot I normally pitch on Bleaklow. It's just nice to be back in the Peak District after so many months. Doing Scotland trip after Scotland trip. So being 2 days, it would be a waste of time shooting off up to Scotland and come racing back because the weather there seems to be worse than here. So making the most of it. 2 gorgeous days in the Peak District. See what happens. Muggy down here. And a breather. Good workout coming at that. Love it. Pack weight is 27.6 pounds. God, that's what that is in kilograms. Say 12, somewhere around there. Whew. Which is nothing for me. I'm normally carrying 40 odd pounds, maybe 50. So this is like half a weight for me. I don't know if you can see over there. Very hazy, but I've been told there's a breeze up there, thank God. Right, version on. Yeah, a little hazy. Taking the worst of the heat off, thank God. Beautiful though, but hot. We're going up there, dead centre, which is William Clough. It's very quiet. I've only seen a couple of people and 24. Combination of kids going back to school, being a Monday, and everyone's had the holidays. As such, no doubt people pour out here. Stella, this way. I don't know where you're going. Stella likes to do her own route. She was going down there. No, there's plenty of water up here. You'll be drowning in it. Well, hopefully not. One thing I'm noticing, having been away for months, is how dry the tracks are. So they haven't had much rain. Very, very dry. Heather's still in bloom as such. That'll soon be going. Even the side of the hills look very yellow, which says, you know, the sun's been scorching them. A few sheep about. Can't hear. Hold on. I thought I heard someone shouting help. Weird. Sounds like a group of people and what someone's shouting help, larking about. That's the last thing I need. Someone getting stuck down the mountainside. Well, it's a mountain, but it's like a plateau. You go up and then it just levels off at the top. Nothing as high as mountains in Scotland. But it's got its own beauty. Being flat, you can just disappear in the moorland and enjoy yourself. And if you know where the watering stops are, then you're sorted, which I do. And there's some beautiful fountains. That's one thing I had to get for this trip. Don't know if you saw my last trip. I was in Scotland in, well, first I was in Sligo Bay, and then I was in the Fisherfield area. And I was using a bee-free water filter, which I always use. Find them really quick to filter your water, no messing about, nothing like the Sawyer, that seems to take forever. But the filter cartridge had died on me. Typical. Sorry, I keep turning around, I'm listening for the sounds just in case someone was shouting help, but no, it's stopped now. Someone probably larking about. So when I was trying to squeeze and filter the water, it was taking forever, so thankfully last time I brought some purification tablets and they done the trick. The water did taste a bit chlorine-like, but I drank it and I was fine, so they do work. So I had to get a new cartridge and I've tested it, it is working. But the last one was only about 6-7 months old, but I guess I've been using it more than I thought I had. And what normally happens with a bee-free, they'll suddenly stop slow really to a kind of trickle and you'll be squeezing, getting nowhere. Oh, nice breeze there. And that's a sure sign the cartridge is at it. So I guessed as much, but oh, what a time to happen. It was working fine for the first hour and then all of a sudden it just stopped. So I thought it was the water being peaty, but Scottish water is normally very clean. So the other thing I'm noticing, I don't know if you're looking, got my sunglasses in, I'm steaming up. When I used to come up here in the early days, I'm talking years and years ago, too recently to be honest, I was using trekking poles. Doing Scotland trips, it stopped me using trekking poles. In Scotland you need them because the moorland is so boggy and it's so rugged. But here I've got a track as such, so I'm finding that my hands are free, which is a pleasant surprise. I suppose when I get on this cobbly stuff. Oh, good ankle turners, some of this stuff. Right, we're going to follow the stream up. I've got to find where I'm going. Sorry if I bounced you around there. Probably should have stopped filming, to be honest. How beautiful, eh? Stella's having her bath. Good enough. Go and get a drink. No? Oh. She's on fire, she is. Stella is today. Just having a breather. Oh, so much cool up here. Look at that breeze, beautiful. I think when we get up here, in about another 20-30 minutes, we're going to have a place to ourselves. Oh, so nice. Walking or hiking in trainers and shorts. Makes such a difference to get some air. But when you're in Scotland, you've got midges, clegs or horseflies, whatever you like to call them. Then you've got the ked fly, which is a deer fly. It's like a sticky fly. It just sticks to you. Doesn't bite, very rarely bites anyway. I think one bit Rebel thinking he was a deer, and it caused a massive, what do you call it, sore on his bum about a year and a half ago. But tell you what, if you want to get fit, go Scotland, because I'm ploughing through this, sweating like a so-and-so, but I'm ploughing through this, no hiking paths, and I tell you what, the difference is unbelievable. So I've certainly improved over the years, just don't realise. A few flies around, no midges, thank God. We do have midges up here. Sorry if I'm talking funny, I'm breathing as we do have midges up here, but they're nothing like the Scottish ones. They're not so aggressive. They're more like get around your face and bug you or cover you. Whereas the ones in Scotland want to bite you to death. Right, just gotta go over that bit there and we're up. We're at the top, or as near to the top as you can get. Crossroads up here. Then we'll take a left to Mill Hill. Kinder Scouts, western side. All along there. Northern edge starts over there. You follow the western side over to Kinder Downfall on the southern side. Whew. We're going up here and then do a left up to Mill Hill. And there's no one about. Just how I like Kinder. Up. No one on the western side. No one on our track. Perfect. And it's 4:30 nearly. Stop at Mill Hill for a drink. A quick breather. And then we cross over that paved slab to Snake Pass Road, or Snake Pass, the road on Snake Pass. Shame there's no deer here. It'd be perfect, wouldn't it? At Mill Hill, getting the dogs to have a rest, having my drink. I love this stuff. Volvic Juicy Orange. Trying to see what it's got in it. No artificial colourings or artificial sweeteners or preservatives. Good. Let's see what else it's got. Sorry. It's a mineral water with a burst of orange. How many calories? A bit of salt, protein, sugars, very little traces. Nice. And as I say, it's a square bottle, but it fits in my bike bottle bag brilliantly. It's snug, tight. Anyway, enough of bikes. Whew. Very hazy up here. Not really photographing light, if you get what I mean. Come out in the camera supposed to be too hazy. So, got to push on here for about 50 minutes to the Snake Pass and high shelf overlooking us. And then it'll be up the Pennine Way, Herne Springs to get the water, up to Bleaklow Head, take a right and onto Bleaklow. And sunset is 19:45, but I always find it gets a bit later when we're up here, so I'd say about 8 o'clock. And we should get out of the pitch spot about 7:30, so give us enough time to set up. Whew. I've eaten before I came out a lot, had some chocolate out of the car, so food wise I've got some cake for tonight and that's about it, and coffee. I've got other food but I don't think I want it. Only been back from Scotland for about 3 days, so I saw this heatwave, miniature heatwave. I thought I've got to get out. I'm not going to waste them 2 days because the weather's closing in again, and this could be the last of the good weather as such. But look, not a soul around. Peaceful. And this is the route I normally take. I try and do this twice a year. I do it purposely because it started off as me just doing it, and then it got a habit of me doing it, and now I can see how good my fitness is. I can see if I'm getting better over the years or getting worse, and so far it looks brilliant. I can also keep an eye on Stella and see how she goes, and at the moment she's bouncing around like a jelly bean. Can I get them to stop now? I think the good thing about Scotland and me doing all the trips is it keeps her going. I think if I rest her and take it too easy on her, she seizes up and tightens up. Rebel, this way. Rebel. Is it a Liberator crash site? It's just about 800, 900 metres down that way. I've never been to it, but it's just down there, this track down there, leading to Glossop. Oh, we're going this way. Right, a bit more orange juice and then we're off. Oh. Walking along these slabs. Great when they're laid down for you, isn't it? A bit uneven though. I was complaining, eh? It went really hazy a minute ago. I think it's just blown over or something. Still don't know great. It's just haze. No threat of rain or anything like that. Lovely cool breeze. I think they said the temperatures were going to be 18 degrees. But I would say, oh, I've got to shelter you from the wind. I would say, at a guess, it's about 16. Because that breeze is just cooling it down. Haven't seen anyone along this path at all. It's been so nice, so quiet. You can think about things, nothing serious, you know. Just ponder like you do. We've got a lot of flying ants, but the good thing is they don't bite, just cover you sometimes. So I've zipped up my shirt, collar. I just dread to think of them going down my neck. I know, big baby, and but prediction for tonight is something like 12-13 degrees, so that's not cold at all. And this is all Celsius, by the way. And as I said, 21-22 during the day. Breeze during the day tomorrow 14-15. And tonight I think it's going to go down to about 6 or 7, which is nice and gentle, you know what I mean. But we all know Bleaklow has a world of its own up there, so they will say 6 or 7 and it could be like 20 up there. So we'll see. I brought the original Anaris pegs, the little short ones. I want to see how they do in this ground, because I'm not far from home. I'm only 80 miles, 2 hours from home. So it's our testing ground, this is. Much better than going all the way to Scotland and finding them pegs are no good in the moorland, you know what I mean? I probably will still take my 9-inch zombie killers to Scotland, but I just like to test these out because they're so lightweight and so small. Right, got to put you away, so make sure the dogs don't start niggling the sheep here. Noisy neighbours. Actually putting markers now, show people. Times have changed. There were years you come out here, foggy, misty, raining, whatever. You'd see no one. You'd have to find the site. You knew it was up there, but you didn't know where. Revo! I'm talking and he's just ambling behind me doing something. What are you doing? Hey, big tracks or something. Dog has probably left a scent. And worse, it's probably a bitch that's been on heat. Revo! Please, come on. Because he's getting too interested in it. Go on. And now there's probably markers all the way up here going aircraft crash site. It's probably because it's getting so popular, you know what I mean? People like me have put videos on YouTube and people see them and want to go and see it themselves. So it's lagging behind. Don't like it when one's in front and one's behind because I can't keep an eye on both of them there. So we passed Snake Pass Road. So 2 people on that, I class as featherbed top or featherbed moss, and where the slabs are, and then about 6 cars. Yeah, look, little markers all the way up here saying, look, crash site. And plus it's Pennine Way this as well. Good. Yeah, really modernising it. Right, we're pushing up here for about 20 minutes to Herne Springs. Get all the water we want, and then it'll be up to Bleaklow Head. Very quiet, only about 6 cars on the Snake Road. So, not many people about at all. Oh, so quiet. Amazing, isn't it? If this was July, August, whatever, with these temperatures, it'd be rammed. But September, because everyone's got the holiday system out of the system, it's quiet. So lovely. The other thing I'm noticing, if anyone knows this area, they know that because of Manchester Airport's not far away, all the chartered flights and holiday flights and all that used to fly over. There was one every half hour at least, and they'd be so low, some of them, you could see the planes and I'd be photoing them. No planes. Is that due to COVID and how it's crippled the aircraft industry? It's got to be good for the planet, isn't it? Less planes flying. That's why it's so peaceful. He's picked something out still. I don't know what it is. There's got to be tracks of something. The only thing would be along here would be dogs. Sheep he's had there all day, so he ain't bothered with them. I noticed back there they also put a lot of gravel down to show people where the track is, so if you could miss it. getting very commercialised around here. You know, I'm half expecting a little shop up here selling souvenirs. A little store with hot dogs. Unbelievable. It's almost thrived on being barren and unmarked as such. You needed a map, you know. Now they're putting stakes everywhere, little signs, laying gravel down so people don't get lost. Unbelievable. I think it's me just getting too old. Times change, don't they? Sadly, it's not always for the better though. Still warm, but there's no breeze. You don't have to start sweating. Right, enough whinging. That's certainly grown. I don't think that was ever there. But obviously, someone's been moving lots of rock. Someone's been busy up here doing things. Still ain't seen anyone. Just how I like it. Thankfully, the flying ants seem to be calming down over here. But that's where we're going on. That over there will be ours. Just waste moorland. Or barren moorland, should I say. There's some nice spots up there on the other side where you'll be totally left alone and no one will go. Hernclough. I've been along that trail many a time, leading down to the swamp and oh, what's the place called? Oh, I can't. Sorry, it's gone off my head. But then you lead up to our Portmore. I'm trying to think of the place. Name's gone. Oh dear, I hate that. Should be water down here. Nice and cool round here. No, there you, too steep, further up. She does the stupidest thing, she wants to go straight down the steep slope. Go. You can hear the water. Since she's been in Scotland, she's turned into a right little water baby. Too steep for her to go down there. Ern Springs, got a, what do you call it, we've got flying ants all over us. They're clearing off now, I've been brushing them off, but I've got a bug net on because I was literally getting covered in them. Dogs are getting peed off them. Look at them, don't know if you can see them in the air, flying around us because of the water. Right, we're going to push up here. I've got about another 18 pounds on there now. Got 3 litres, 3 litres, 1 litre, 3/4 of a litre. Oh no, is it? It's a litre, sorry, that's another litre. So, what, 3, 6, 8 litres. I don't know how much that is, 2.2 a litre, 16, 17, nearly 18 pounds of it. Right, rough guess. Right, I've got poles out because we're going to be going across the moors and it'll be a bit boggy. Right, off we go. Time is 22 minutes past 6. Bleaklow Head. 6:45. Woo! Not fun doing that filtering with them. It was a mixture of flying ants and midges lower down. Midges were biting my legs and the flying ants were covering my face and head. put a head net on, but some must have been on my head when I put the head net in, so I was like spitting them, and there was thousands of them, because that area is really waterlogged. Sorry, we're pushing into Bleaklow now, as such, onto the moors. Yeah, it looks blacker here, so it looks damper. So it looks like they've had rain, whereas the Kinder area hasn't had rain. Weird. Matter of difference. Not a grouse up here. 2 here. Oh, tell a lie, about 6 up there. No wind at the moment. We've got to find some wind. Otherwise we'll be in agony. There's always wind up here. Right, pushing on. 1926 pitched. A bit lumpy there, so got a kink there. Loads of midges. Story of our life, isn't it? There's just no breeze. Breeze is just dead. And the midges are everywhere. No, normally up here, you get nothing but breeze. But not this time. Hey, you two, away from the tent. You stir the midges out as well. Hopefully it picks up. I mean, not the midges, the breeze. It's coming from that way. Normally it's coming from that way, or I'm hiding from when it's coming over that way. But today it's coming from where the sun is. And the sun's getting close to setting. Right, I've got to set up camp, twitch the tent a bit more, and feed these. Tent's over there. We've climbed onto a rock to get an extra 2-3 feet height. Lie down, you two. Midges just everywhere. The wind's just died. Not even 5 or 6 miles an hour. Just as I was pitching, it died. Hey, at least you're seeing a nice sunset, aren't you? Look at it just going. I'm hoping now there will be a breeze. I've got to have something to eat and a drink. I'm trying to do up here with a bug net on. Right, there's your sunset. Ten past 8. Gonna be settling down. Sun's gone and light is about going. This this camera's making the light look much better than it is. It's about half what you're seeing now. Got covered in midges earlier. Got loads of bites. Oh, never ever have I been here before, and I've been here many times, have I been covered in midges like that. But I don't know if you can see, there's the slightest of breeze picking up now. Not much, but there is a slight breeze. And I've been on here when there's been no breeze at night and the midges have not picked up. But obviously it's one of them things, so I've had flying ants and midges today. Lovely. And my arms and legs are stinging. Had some ginger cake and coffee. I tell you what, I must be in the fastest time for eating a ginger cake and drinking coffee. I was standing on that rock over there, and the dogs even came up with me, and still they were trying to get me, the midges. I think they saw their dead cousins on the on the Yanara, so they thought they'd kind of pay me back. God, it's terrible. These ones are only really tiny ones, even smaller than the ones in Scotland, but still bite. But I'm trying to enjoy the evening now because that was chaos. And I think because it's gone chilly as well, they don't like it. It seems they went crazy for about an hour, just as the sun was getting ready to set. So we came perfect timing. I'm in a dip there. I've checked the ground. It's not damp or soggy or boggy. It's obviously a place that does collect water in the winter, and hence the grass hasn't grown there so much. but during the summer it's all dried out. I came in through that way as normal and couldn't pick any of the old trails up. They're overgrown. The grass is like 3 feet high. It was murder because I was playing it by ear, just going on a bearing, and I knew where I had to go, but the old tracks that you used to be able to follow, all gone. Don't think many people have been up hiking on this way. No signs of any new ones. The trail led out from Bleaklow Hill, or Bleaklow Head, was decent. It looked like a lot of people have been using it. And then when it got to where, if anyone knows the area, there's where the stakes are, heading this direction towards, where is it, near Bleaklow Stones, then the trail just ended and it seemed to go down towards the valley there. And so we had to play it by ear. But we got it in perfect time. If it weren't for the midges, everything would have been perfect. I could have pitched that, took my time, a nice coffee sitting on the rocks, watching the sunset. So I'm enjoying the evening now because it seems, I'm looking at my arms and everywhere, and it seems like they've cleared off. They don't like the cool air. Good. But trust me to wear shorts when, I don't know if you can see, I've got loads of bites again.